MLB The Show has Saturday night baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Daniel Gossett is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball.
So striding forward now, Theo Jamison. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Standing in, Jorge Soler. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here.
Soler.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
The first baseman, number 45.
Rounded slowly to the left side. Fletcher takes it in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in, number 13. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Theo Jamison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Fletcher ranging up the middle. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Up next for Chicago, Grayson Greenier. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Heading out towards shallow right. Jamison on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Relay, hit me.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you.
At the plate, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Striding forward now is the
Now
DH,
batting, the
Jorge
designated
Soler.
hitter.
1 for 2
Jorge.
with a triple so far in this one.
Soler.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in, number 45.
Now batting.
0 for 2 with a
Number
run
45.
batted in for him thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
All right, you're here. You're
On
here.
the
You're
ground
here.
to second. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 1. Stepping up to the plate,
The
Theo
right fielder,
Jamison,
number
2 for
15.
3 with a double on his
Theo.
line so far.
Jamison.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In is Jorge Soler. He's got
The
a hit
batter,
in 3 at
The
bats to this
designated
point.
hitter, Jorge
Jamison leads off first with 1 away.
Soler.
A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Stepping in, number 45.
Now batting.
0 for 3 with
Number
an RBI in
45.
this one. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far.
Take your turn. Pick it up.
Liner in there for a base hit.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
Digging in to try it again, number 13.
Now batting.
He struck out
Number
twice thus
13.
far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McRae going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Ready for another shot now.
The
Theo
right
Jamison.
fielder, number
He singled
50.
his last time up.
Theo Jamison.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Aguero is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-5 tonight. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ryan Barucki gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Heath Fillmyer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Ramirez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now in the box, Theo Jamieson. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive-in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
Right side.
Go, 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 dig, dig, dig.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Batting 4.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. And they're runners at the corners now.
Soler.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Dig.
Short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the 2nd inning here at Comerica Park. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers nothing. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Leading off the inning, Theo Jamieson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground.
Get it up.
Robertson fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Ready once again, Theo Jamieson. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Right here, on the back.
Reined in. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Jose Ramirez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. The 3-2 pitch. High and deep to right. Jamieson ranging back. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
So a crucial moment here and standing in, Theo Jamieson. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score today. The Palos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeff Patrick earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Taylor Rogers records the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Brad Keller gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to...
Stepping into the box, Theo Jamieson watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. lifted the other way to left center. Inman sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the base.
Digging in, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled away. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Astudillo at third. Braun on at second with 2 down. That's lifted the other way out to left. Inman moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So next to the plate for the Royals, number 1. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jamison is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Plate, Adrian Fernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Fly ball out toward right field. Jamison moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Theo Jamison.
The right fielder, number 15, Theo Jamison.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Sam Murillo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Murillo.
Hit in the air to right field. Jamison giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Striding in once again, Theo Jamison.
Theo Jamison.
He's set. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Leading off the inning, Adrian Fernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Jamison is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, number 1. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamison is right there as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Theo Jamison, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're up 5-1. Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. KC down to their final strike in this one. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Tigers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Scott Bryson wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. John Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Cody Reed will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to...
Ready now, Theo Jamison. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if you hate Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Just underway here in Kansas City. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In is Jorge Soler, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 1-1. Soft liner to the right side.
Pick up the ball.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Tigers nothing. Royals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Stepping up now, Theo Jamison. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jamison.
First pitch on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inman coasts under it. 2 gone. Riding into the box, Theo Jamison. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And now a pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Popped him up. Murillo in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 3-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Digging in now for Kansas City,
Leading up
Johnny
for the
Inman,
Royals,
who looked to bounce back
center
after
fielder,
striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time
Inman.
K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Jamison looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next for the Tigers, Theo Jamison.
The right fielder, Theo Jamison.
First offering on its way. Turned on down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Number 12 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance. Number 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Jamison moving in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second. Put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Royals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ozzie Hara wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to... Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Mike Espinoza, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do...
At the plate, Theo Jamison, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now a long throw to third.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
In is Jorge Soler as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Jorge Soler.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Into the box now, Ricky Rodriguez. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Inman makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now at the plate, number 45. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, number 13. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Detroit is out in front 1-0. Now batting, Adrian Fernandez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Fernandez.
The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jameson is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. In now, Theo Jameson. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run is in to score from second. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers get just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tigers lead it 2-0. here's the cleanup hitter, Mario Cruz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 19 has a play, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Theo Jamison. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Jamison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So stepping in, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the Royals are in the hit column.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy.
So striding in, Theo Jamison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail 5-2.
7th inning stretch.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
5-2 the final today. The Kansas City Royals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Espinoza earns win number 7 on the season. Humberto Maldonado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.